Have you ever stopped to wonder whether the way you shower each day could actually be making you age faster after 70? Most people never question it. A shower feels harmless. It feels clean. It feels like one of the healthiest habits left in daily life. But according to geriatric doctors, dermatologists, and cardiovascular specialists, some of the most common shower habits seniors rely on every day may be quietly accelerating aging inside the body, without pain, without warning, and without immediate symptoms. Not in ways you can easily see overnight, but in ways you feel slowly. A little more dryness in the skin, a little more stiffness in the joints, a little more fatigue after bathing, a little more trouble sleeping at night, and sometimes an unexplained moment of dizziness when stepping out of the shower. Many seniors dismiss these signs as just getting older. But what if they are not? What if these changes are not inevitable at all? What if they are signals that something in your daily routine, something as ordinary as the way you shower, is quietly working against your body instead of supporting it? Here is what most people over 70 are never told. As we age, the body becomes far more sensitive to temperature, water exposure, and skin stress. The skin becomes thinner. Natural oils decline. Blood pressure becomes more reactive. Balance becomes more fragile. That means habits that once felt soothing in your 40s or 50s can suddenly become aging accelerators in your 70s and beyond. Dry skin is not just a cosmetic issue. It is a sign of a weakened skin barrier. Poor circulation is not just discomfort. It affects energy, healing, and heart health. Interrupted sleep is not just an inconvenience. It speeds up cognitive and physical aging. And all of these can be influenced, positively or negatively, by how you shower. Most seniors believe that as long as they bathe regularly, they are doing the right thing. But what if the very routine meant to refresh and cleanse you is slowly stealing moisture from your skin, elasticity from your tissues, strength from your circulation, and calm from your nervous system? What if the place you go to feel better each day is quietly exhausting your body instead? In this video, we are going to uncover 5 extremely common shower mistakes that people over 70 make without realizing the long-term consequences. These are not extreme habits. They are not rare behaviors. They are everyday routines that feel normal, even comforting. That is what makes them so dangerous. Because when a habit feels normal, we rarely question it. Yet over time, these small mistakes can dry out aging skin, increase inflammation, weaken circulation, raise fall risk, disrupt sleep, and visibly accelerate aging. The good news is this: you do not need expensive products. You do not need complicated routines. And you do not need to give up showering comfort entirely. You simply need awareness and a few smart adjustments. And once you understand these 5 mistakes, you may never look at your morning or evening shower the same way again. I strongly encourage you to stay with me until the very end, because the final mistake is the one almost no senior suspects. Yet it directly affects your heart, your skin, and how deeply you sleep at night. When it comes to aging well, prevention does not begin in a doctor's office. It begins with daily habits, quiet habits, private habits, and often, the first place to start is right there, in your own bathroom. Now, let's begin. Many people over the age of 70 genuinely look forward to a long, hot shower. It feels comforting. It feels safe. It feels like one of the few remaining daily pleasures that still relax the body completely. For stiff joints, sore muscles, and morning aches, hot water seems like the perfect solution. It loosens tight areas. It brings temporary relief. It gives the illusion that the body is being healed. But here is the uncomfortable truth that most seniors are never told. Hot water is one of the fastest and most underestimated ways to accelerate aging after 70. The problem is not the shower itself. The problem is the temperature and how the aging body responds to heat. As we grow older, the skin undergoes profound changes. Oil glands become less active. The skin barrier becomes thinner. The ability to hold moisture declines every year. This means your skin is already operating with less natural protection than it had decades ago. When hot water hits aging skin, it does not simply cleanse it. It strips away the remaining natural oils, known as sebum, that are responsible for keeping moisture locked in and elasticity intact. Once those oils are removed, the skin is left exposed. The consequences build quietly over time. Persistent dryness that no lotion seems to fix. Itching that worsens at night. Skin that feels tight, fragile, or papery. Wrinkles that deepen faster than expected. Many seniors accept these changes as inevitable. But in many cases, they are not caused by age alone. They are caused by repeated heat damage from daily hot showers. And the effects do not stop at the surface. Hot showers cause blood vessels to widen rapidly. In younger bodies, this usually passes without issue. But in older adults, this sudden dilation can overwhelm the cardiovascular system. This is why geriatric physicians frequently warn about sudden drops in blood pressure, lightheadedness when standing, feelings of weakness or heaviness, increased risk of slipping or falling after bathing. If you have ever stepped out of the shower and felt unusually drained, shaky, or dizzy, that experience deserves attention. That sensation is not just aging. It is often heat-induced cardiovascular stress. Hot water also increases fluid loss through the skin. This contributes to dehydration, something many seniors are already prone to do to reduce thirst signals. Dehydration thickens the blood. It forces the heart to pump harder. And over time, it places unnecessary strain on an already aging cardiovascular system. For individuals with blood pressure concerns, heart conditions, balance issues, diabetes, this habit becomes especially risky. Yet because the effects are subtle and gradual, the connection is rarely made. Now here is the empowering part. What to do instead? You do not need to give up comfort. You do not need cold showers. You simply need a smarter temperature. Lower the water just slightly. Aim for warm, not hot. Comfortable, not steaming. A simple guideline many dermatologists use is this. If your bathroom mirror fogs up quickly, the water is too hot. Another reliable test is how your skin feels afterward. If your skin feels tight, itchy, dry within minutes, then the temperature was too high. Many skin specialists also recommend finishing your shower with a brief 10 to 15-second rinse of cooler water. Not icy, just cooler than warm. This short finish can gently stimulate circulation, reduce inflammation, improve energy levels, help the skin feel firmer and calmer. Over time, this small adjustment supports both skin health and cardiovascular stability. And perhaps most importantly, it reduces the silent stress your body experiences each day. This is the kind of change that does not feel dramatic, but works powerfully in the background. One small temperature adjustment, one daily habit refined, and suddenly, your skin retains moisture longer. Your body feels less drained. Your heart works a little easier. After 70, aging is not about denying comfort. It is about choosing the kind of comfort that heals instead of harms. And it starts with the temperature of your shower. One of the most overlooked, yet most damaging, causes of premature aging after 70 is not the water you use. It is the soap you reach for every single day without thinking. Many seniors are still using the same soaps they have relied on for decades. Soaps they associate with cleanliness. Soaps that smell fresh. Soaps that promise to kill germs and remove oil. These products are often marketed with powerful words like deep clean, antibacterial, extra strength, all-day freshness, and for many years, they may have caused no noticeable harm. But the body you have after 70 is not the same body you had at 40 or 50. As skin ages, it undergoes changes that most people are never educated about. The skin becomes thinner. Oil production declines. Cell turnover slows. The natural protective barrier weakens. This means that aging skin cannot tolerate aggressive cleansing the way it once could. Harsh soaps do more than remove dirt. They strip away the skin's natural oils, the oils that keep moisture sealed in. They disrupt the healthy bacteria that protect against irritation and infection. They weaken the outer layer of the skin that acts as your first line of defense. Over time, this creates a chain reaction that many seniors recognize, but do not connect to soap use. The skin begins to feel dry no matter how much lotion is applied. Itching becomes frequent, especially at night. Flaking appears on the arms, legs, and lower back. The skin becomes sensitive, reactive, and slow to heal. And beneath the surface, tiny microcracks form. These are not always visible, but they allow bacteria, allergens, and irritants to enter more easily. This increases inflammation, redness, risk of infection, accelerated skin aging. What feels like being extra clean can quietly turn into daily skin damage. This is why dermatologists often say, after 70, the goal is not aggressive cleanliness. The goal is skin preservation. What to do instead? The solution is not complicated. It is simply more appropriate for aging skin. Switch to cleansers that are mild, fragrance-free, moisturizing, pH balanced. These products are designed to cleanse without stripping. When reading labels, look for ingredients that support the skin barrier, such as glycerin, which draws moisture into the skin, colloidal oatmeal, which soothes irritation, shea butter, which helps restore lost oils. Avoid products that contain strong fragrances, alcohol, antibacterial agents unless medically necessary. Another critical point that almost no one talks about. You do not need to scrub your entire body every day. Daily full-body scrubbing is one of the fastest ways to dry out aging skin. Instead, focus cleansing where it truly matters. Underarms, groin, feet. These areas need regular cleansing. Arms, legs, chest, and back often do far better with a gentle rinse. Occasional mild cleansing. Minimal friction. Less scrubbing means less irritation, better moisture retention, slower skin aging. And one more important detail many seniors overlook. If you use a loofah, sponge, or washcloth, it must be cleaned or replaced regularly. These items stay damp. They trap bacteria and mold. And when used on fragile skin, they can cause irritation or even infection. If a sponge smells musty or looks worn, it is no longer safe. Gentler tools, cleaner tools, softer contact. These small changes protect your skin far more than any expensive cream. If you are still watching and this information feels helpful, comment 2 below so I know you're here. Because the next mistake is one that almost everyone makes, and it affects more than just your skin. Now, let's continue. Point one of the most common and most underestimated causes of premature aging after 70 is not something dramatic. It is not the weather. It is not genetics. It is not something you did wrong on purpose. It is the soap you use every single day without giving it a second thought. Many seniors are still using the same soaps and body washes they have relied on for decades. Soaps they grew up with. Soaps they trust. Soaps that smell clean and feel familiar. These products are often marketed with strong promises. Kills 99% of germs. Deep cleans pores. Removes oil and buildup. And for a younger body, those claims once made sense. But after 70, the skin simply does not function the same way it used to. As we age, the skin becomes thinner and more fragile. Oil glands slow down. The natural protective barrier weakens. The skin's ability to hold moisture decreases year after year. This means aging skin does not benefit from aggressive cleaning. In fact, it is harmed by it. Harsh soaps do more than wash away dirt. They strip away the protective oils that keep moisture locked in. They remove beneficial bacteria that defend against irritation and infection. They disrupt the skin's natural pH balance, leaving it vulnerable. Over time, this daily stripping creates damage that builds quietly. First comes dryness, then itching, then flaking, then sensitivity. And beneath the surface, tiny microcracks begin to form. These cracks are often invisible, but they allow bacteria, allergens, and irritants to enter the skin more easily. This leads to chronic inflammation, increased irritation, slower healing, a visibly aged, fragile appearance. What feels like cleanliness slowly turns into accelerated skin aging. Many seniors try to fix this with stronger lotions or medicated creams, never realizing that the problem starts in the shower. This is why dermatologists and geriatric specialists consistently emphasize, after 70, skincare is no longer about cleaning harder. It is about protecting what remains. What to do instead? The solution is simple, gentle, and highly effective. Switch to cleansers that are mild, fragrance-free, moisturizing, pH balanced. These products cleanse without stripping the skin's natural defenses. When choosing a cleanser, look for ingredients that actively support aging skin, such as glycerin, which draws moisture into the skin, colloidal oatmeal, which soothes irritation and strengthens the skin barrier, shea butter, which replenishes natural oils and improves softness. Avoid cleansers with strong fragrances, alcohol, antibacterial agents, unless specifically recommended by a doctor. Now here is a critical point that surprises most people. You do not need to scrub your entire body every day. Daily full-body scrubbing is one of the fastest ways to dry out aging skin. Instead, focus cleansing on the areas that truly require daily attention. Underarms, groin, feet. These areas produce more sweat and bacteria and benefit from regular cleansing. But arms, legs, chest, and back usually do better with a gentle rinse, occasional mild cleansing, minimal friction. Less scrubbing means less irritation, better moisture retention, fewer micro-injuries, slower visible aging. And there is one more detail that is often overlooked. If you use a loofah, sponge, or washcloth, it must be cleaned or replaced regularly. These items stay damp. They trap bacteria and mold. And when used on fragile skin, they can introduce irritation or infection. If a sponge smells musty, feels rough, or looks worn, it is no longer safe. Soft cloths, clean tools, gentle hands. These small changes may seem minor, but they have a powerful cumulative effect. If this information is helping you, comment, too, below to let me know you are still watching. Because the next mistake is one nearly everyone makes, and it affects your skin, your energy, and your overall sense of well-being. Now, let's continue. For many people over 70, the shower has become more than a place to get clean. It is a moment of peace, a place to warm up, a break from the day, a time when the body finally feels loose and relaxed. So it is completely understandable why many seniors take long showers. But after 70, long showers come with hidden costs that most people are never warned about. Even when the water is warm and not overly hot, extended exposure to water slowly damages aging skin. Here's why. As skin ages, it loses its ability to hold moisture efficiently. The protective oils that once sealed hydration into the skin are already reduced. When water runs over the skin for a long period of time, it gradually dissolves and washes away those remaining oils. The longer you stay in the shower, the more natural oils are removed. The more dehydrated the skin becomes, the weaker the skin barrier grows. This process does not cause immediate pain. It happens quietly. But over time, it results in skin that feels chronically dry, fragile, and irritated, even when moisturizers are used regularly. Many seniors assume that dryness means they need better lotions. But often, the real problem is how long the skin is being exposed to water every day. The impact of long showers does not stop at the skin. Extended time standing in the shower places additional stress on the body. Warm water causes blood vessels to widen. Standing for long periods can allow blood to pool in the legs. Together, these effects can lead to subtle but significant changes in blood pressure. This is why long showers increase the likelihood of fatigue after bathing, feelings of weakness or heaviness, lightheadedness when stepping out, increased risk of slips or falls. For older adults, especially those with balance issues or cardiovascular concerns, this risk is not small. Falls are one of the leading causes of injury in seniors, and many occur in or around the bathroom. What makes this especially dangerous is that the body often does not give a clear warning. One moment you feel fine, the next you feel unsteady. This is not a failure of strength. It is a physiological response to prolonged heat and standing. What to do? Instead, the solution is simple and highly effective. Keep showers between 5 and 10 minutes. That is more than enough time to clean the body thoroughly, rinse properly, feel refreshed, without stressing the skin or cardiovascular system. Shorter showers help preserve the skin's natural oils, maintain hydration, reduce blood pressure fluctuations, lower the risk of dizziness and falls. If you enjoy the feeling of warmth, there are safer ways to achieve it. Wrap up in a warm towel afterward. Use a robe. Apply moisturizer while the skin is still damp. These methods provide comfort without damaging the skin or exhausting the body. It is important to remember this. Clean does not mean longer. Clean does not mean harsher. Clean means gentle and efficient. After 70, protecting your body is not about doing more. It is about doing what truly supports long-term strength, balance, and comfort. And sometimes, that means stepping out of the shower a little sooner, so your body can age more slowly, safely, and gracefully. Most seniors never consider this. They think about water temperature. They think about soap. They think about safety. But very few people ever think about when they shower. And yet, after 70, timing matters more than most people realize. The aging body runs on a much more delicate internal rhythm. Hormones fluctuate differently. Circulation responds more slowly. Sleep cycles become easier to disrupt. When a shower is taken at the wrong time of day, it can quietly interfere with all of these systems, without you realizing the connection. Let's start with late-night showers. Many seniors take a hot shower right before bed, believing it will help them relax and fall asleep. In the short term, it may feel calming. But physiologically, hot water raises your core body temperature. And for sleep to begin naturally, your body temperature needs to drop, not rise. When the body stays too warm, melatonin release is delayed. The brain stays more alert. Deep sleep is shortened. This is why some people fall asleep easily after a late shower, but wake up repeatedly throughout the night. Poor sleep is not just frustrating. It is one of the strongest accelerators of aging. Chronic sleep disruption affects memory and concentration, immune strength, skin repair, hormonal balance, cardiovascular health. Over time, poor sleep speeds physical and cognitive decline far faster than many people expect. Now let's look at the opposite extreme. Very early morning cold showers. Some seniors adopt this habit thinking it will wake them up or improve circulation. But after 70, cold water can shock the system. Cold exposure causes blood vessels to constrict suddenly. It increases blood pressure temporarily. It can worsen joint stiffness and muscle tightness, especially in the morning when the body is already less flexible. Instead of energizing the body, early cold showers can leave seniors feeling stiff, uncomfortable, off balance, fatigued. Once again, timing turns a well-intended habit into unnecessary stress. What to do instead? For most seniors, the ideal shower time falls into two windows: mid-morning or early evening. A mid-morning shower allows the body time to fully wake up. Circulation is more stable. Muscles are warmer. Balance is better. An early evening shower, not right before bed, helps the body relax without interfering with sleep hormones. In both cases, the key is the same: warm, calming, not hot. This supports gentle circulation, nervous system relaxation, reduced stiffness, improved sleep quality. Your shower should prepare your body for what comes next. If it is morning, it should gently support movement and energy. If it is evening, it should ease tension and prepare the body for rest without overheating it. After 70, the goal is not to shock the system. It is to work with it. When your shower aligns with your body's natural rhythm, something powerful happens.
Por eso no puedes elegir un objetivo que esté por debajo de tu capacidad. No sostendrá tu atención. No agitará tu pasión. No convocará tu fuerza. Pero elige un objetivo que te llame hacia arriba y sentirás como tu energía se eleva con él. Ahora lleva esta verdad a tu corazón. No has perdido el deseo. Has superado tu antiguo objetivo. El deseo muere solo cuando muere el propósito. Y el propósito muere solo cuando es demasiado pequeño para el hombre que lo lleva. Elige un nuevo objetivo, un objetivo mayor, un objetivo digno, y el deseo regresará para servirte. Llega un punto en la lucha de todo hombre en el que debe aprender la diferencia entre actuar con deseo y actuar con disciplina. El deseo es un compañero bienvenido cuando está presente, pero es poco confiable. Se eleva con el triunfo, se desvanece en la dificultad y desaparece por completo en las horas silenciosas cuando el camino se alarga. La disciplina, en cambio, es el sirviente constante de todos los que se han elevado por encima del nivel común. Donde el deseo parpadea, la disciplina arde de manera constante. Donde el deseo duda, la disciplina empuja hacia adelante. Y donde el deseo colapsa, la disciplina mantiene al hombre en pie hasta que la llama regresa. Un hombre debe comprender que el progreso no pertenece al inspirado, pertenece a los constantes. El hombre que avanza en pequeños pasos cada día supera al hombre que espera estallidos de pasión. Una hora de esfuerzo disciplinado pesa más que un día de entusiasmo sin enfoque. No puedes construir una gran vida sobre el fundamento inestable del estado de ánimo. Debes construirla sobre la piedra sólida de la acción deliberada. Acción realizada incluso cuando el espíritu susurra cansancio. La ley del movimiento hacia adelante es una de las verdades más ignoradas del progreso humano. Una vez que un hombre comienza a moverse, la mente se ajusta para apoyar ese movimiento. Una vez que un hombre comienza a actuar,